Okay, guys, I got a little too trigger happy in my last video, and I literally realized like a couple hours after I uploaded it when I rewatched it that I cheated by using Scrap Chimera to synchro summon, and Scrap Chimera says that you cannot synchro summon except for a scrap monster. I can't believe it had this restriction, but I guess back in the day, like level 4 tuners were really something else, and this card was pretty cracked if you didn't have that restriction. So literally I made Burrow Savage using Chimera and I cheated, but don't panic because you can literally do the same exact end board if you just sequence it differently. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. I'm just gonna redo the entire combo. But if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and watch it because I have some different thoughts in there that might be relevant. I didn't want to delete it because I was like, you know, some of those thoughts are still relevant and I might just like forget about it if I remake a video. So, okay, so 2-card combo, Diagram and Overraptor. We're gonna normal summon Diagram. Normal summon Overraptor. Effect, add a baby. So standard combo, okay? But like you're gonna see, this gets pretty crazy because of the addition of some of the newer cards that came out. And yeah, just bear in mind this is a 2-card combo. We have 3 other cards in hand that could be disruptions, extenders, so on and so forth. You know the drill. Activate Diagram. Use Diagram's effect to pop the baby, and then from there we're gonna add another copy of, well, first we're gonna add a copy of Lithogasm. We're gonna activate baby to summon another baby. It's important that you have to summon the babies and not the wrong. Don't summon the wrong baby. You only want to pop one baby at this moment in time, and it's the original baby. So we're gonna use the effect. Target this baby. We're gonna special summon back the second baby from the graveyard. Non-targeting the graveyard. Bear in mind that does come up in some circumstances, like DD Crow, so on and so forth. We're gonna activate the first baby that we just popped. Special summon a 3rd copy of the baby. Don't mess up. You cannot do Petite Pteranodon here because Petite Pteranodon, we have to summon Petite Pteranodon and Animador and Archosaur, which Petite Pteranodon cannot do. It has to be level 4 or higher, okay? Guys, so really important. Don't mess up the sequencing. Okay, so we're going to activate Lithogasm because we can pop 2 Earth monsters, including on our hand and or field. So we're going to pop these 2 babies. Then we're going to special summon it out. Lithogasm resolves the entire effect. Because we pop 2 Earth, we can actually look at the opponent's extra deck and loot it, get rid of 3 monsters with different names. So like literally getting rid of Kitkelos, Kaleido Heart, so on and so forth. Like if they're only playing 1 kit, which most players are, and you probably should be, you're just like losing the game on the spot. We're gonna get rid of Kaleido, Kit, and then maybe like a Zeus. Like how does the deck even play through all that? Because like literally their threats are gone. The only cards they have left are like Rukalos, which they cannot summon. They like, yeah, they can mill the crime maybe to get back Kitkelos, but like you have so much disruption that the game's basically over. They can't start their plays in order to get to that point, if you know what I mean. So, okay. We just popped 2 babies. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. These are not ones per turn, so we're gonna summon more babies. It's really important you summon these right ones. So Petite Pteranodon and then Animador and Archosaur. Archosaur can also pop on the field as well as in hand, okay? So we're going to pop this Petite Pteranodon, add Pill, double Pill of Evolution, and then Petite Pteranodon's effect in the graveyard will allow us to special summon a level 5 or higher, level 4 or higher, sorry. So we can summon a Scrap Raptor in order to extend our plays and go even further beyond, because like otherwise we just feel like stop dead on our track and make like a rank 4 pass kind of thing. But okay, we're gonna have Scrap Raptor. We don't want to use the effect yet, okay? Because we want to take maximum value. You want to pop a baby with this effect. Again, popping babies in this deck is for some reason, I don't know what the lore is, like these dinosaurs are eating like the babies or something, but it apparently makes like the parents show up because like the big dinos get summoned out somehow. Okay, so we're gonna link this off. Doesn't really matter what you link up, but you want to keep your level 4s on board. It's really important that you do keep your level 4s on board. So we're just going to use Lithogasm and Scrap Raptor, okay? I'm pretty sure everything I'm doing up until now is legal, but let me know if I'm cheating. We're going to go Scrap Wyvern, because 2 monsters, including Scrap Monster. Then we're going to activate Scrap Wyvern's effect. You can target 1 Scrap Monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then destroy 1 card you control. So we're going to target the Raptor, summon back the Raptor, pop the Raptor in the same chain, resolving the effect. If another face-up Scrap Monster is destroyed by a card effect, while you control this monster, you can special summon 1 Scrap Monster from your deck. So, Chainlink 1 to summon. Chainlink 2, Scrap Raptor's effect, when it's popped, you can add 1 non-tutor Scrap Monster. So, we're going to add Chimera. Where is it? Chimera. Okay, Scrap Wyvern's going to summon from deck, so we'll summon the 2nd copy of Scrap Raptor. Obviously, this play will be a lot different if you draw like a copy of Scrap Raptor. You can still do I think basically full combo. You might be short one negate. I don't know. I haven't really experimented with like bricking. But that being said, Scrap Raptor is not that bad of a draw, guys. It's still like a basically a combo starter. You get to search Chimera and then do other plays. So it's not that awful. It's still Dinosaur. Okay, and then from here, this is where I messed up last time because I immediately like made Dweller after I popped the baby. But from here, we're going to link the level 1 and Scrap Wyvern into Elf. And then we're going to use Elf's effect to get us access to the baby again. Remember, we have not used Scrap Raptor's effect yet, okay? So we're going to want to do this. So we're going to go ahead and activate Scrap Raptor's effect, targeting the baby Ceratosaurus to pop it to get an additional normal summon for a Scrap. Baby Ceratosaurus will trigger. We get to summon out a copy of Miscellaneosaurus, if I can find it. Okay, here's where I messed up last time, because I made Dweller with Misk, and then I used Scrap Chimera to make Boral Savage, which is a no-no, because that was cheating. Okay, so here, I'm just going to go ahead and make Savage Dragon. Like, obviously, I'm still debating if I want, like, because I previously I put Dweller in the Sprite Elf column, and then the IP in the other one, obviously, because it's a link. But it's debatable. You could maybe put Boral Savage Dragon in the link zone if you feel like your opponent's not playing Imperm, or and like Abyss Dweller will probably resolve anyways, and then Savage just that way it's protected from any threats. But still debatable. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here for now. We're gonna use Savage's effect to bring back Scrap Wyvern, and then from here, normal summon Scrap Chimera. Okay, Scrap Chimera's effect will target the Raptor, so additional normal from the effect of Scrap Raptor. So we're not cheating or anything. This is all legitimate. From here, we can overlay the Scrap Chimera with, it doesn't really matter what, I don't think. Yeah, okay. We're going to use it with Oviraptor, just because why not? Abyss Dweller, okay. Now we're going to activate from the graveyard, activate the effect of Miscellaneosaurus, banishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really matter what you banish. Just make sure you have the baby in the graveyard, because it's very important. And then we're going to summon out the Doodle Boy. There you are. Okay. Effect. Going to add Doodle Book. We're going to send it to the graveyard. So it has a disruption effect. Next turn, Doodle Book is going to allow us to banish itself to add the Doodle Book Doodle Beast Tyranno. So we can, it's a quick effect. We can tribute summon during their turn to pop a monster. So this is like a free interruption that we just foolished in the grave. From here, Scrap Raptor and Doodle Beast Stego. I don't know if they're any good level 9s. I think like there's like the Virtual World guide, but I think IP is just better in this format, in the metagame. So IP Masquerena is summoned. Legitimately. 2 non-link monsters. Okay. Then we're going to activate Double Evolution Pill. And then we're going to banish the Lithogasm. And I guess it doesn't... I guess we'll banish Baby Ceratosaur because we have 2. And then we're going to summon the copy of Ultimate Conductor. I mean, if you... I guess it's probably better to put it in here, just so you don't get relinquished Animud. Yeah, okay. So this is still our end board. This should have been legitimate. I literally realized I messed up last video because I used Scrap Chimera, which was a no-no. But now, again, we have 5 disrupts. Abyss Dweller on their turn. This is actually better than the last video, because in the last video, I actually used Abyss Dweller to detach the Mythosaurus, so it was 1 material short. So it's marginally better, because we have the 2 materials as well. So Abyss Dweller has 1 disrupt. We have Ultimate Conductor as the 2nd disrupt to book their monsters. IP Masquerade as the 3rd disrupt, being able to go into Appaloosa, Nightmare Unicorn, or Avermax. Appaloosa, bear in mind, this could be like another 2 or 3 negates, if obviously like if they have nothing to stop it. And then 4 is Savage Dragon. And then 5, well, not really 5, but to some extent, I like to say 5 because Sprite Elf can revive Baby Ceratosaur. So we have something to pop with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And then we have follow-up because when this is popped, we get to special out another dino. So generally, I would say, where is it? Oviraptor, to add another copy of Oviraptor. And you know what? I just realized something. I realized that if we left Petit Pteranodon in the graveyard and then banished Baby Ceratosaur, that's actually even better, because then on our turn, we can, or their turn, you can actually elf back the Petite Pteranodon, and then you can pop the Petite Pteranodon, which gives you another disruption in the form of Pancratops. Holy crap, that's actually insane. I just literally had a double take, and I'm like, wait, this can summon Pancratops. Okay, so literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we also have this as well as a 6 disrupt off 2 cards, which is nuts. We have 3 cards left in hand. We could have Magnemite. We could have like multiple other disrupts. That's just like an impenetrable board, essentially. Anything like short of Dark Ruler. Obviously, Dweller just plays through Dark Ruler as well. And then they have to clear the monsters, which is hard. But Duno Beast Tyranno also plays around Dark Ruler here. So quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves during the main phase, you can tribute summon this card from your hand. You can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 dinosaur monster. So this applies as well. I guess the caveat here is if you want the extra negate and you're keeping Petite Pteranodon in your grave, you would have to tribute your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, I guess. Which, still, I think it's better because you get a free Pancratops. Like in the old combo, you would summon that Oviraptor, add another copy of Oviraptor, and then tribute the Oviraptor. But then you lose 1 pop. So I think this might just be better, depending on, like, I don't know. Well, you know what? Petite Pteranodon is just better to have because this can summon Oviraptor anyways, so you have the option. Whereas Baby Ceratosaur, you only had the option, I guess, to summon either level 4 or Animador and Archosaur. So, yeah, Petite Pteranodon is definitely better. So, guys, let's leave this in the graveyard, and then we just have 6 negates off 2 cards, which is kind of crazy. And this board is, like, really hard, especially against tiers. If you get this far, it's just game. Like Dweller's resolving, we have Boral Savage, we have IP to summon out like a Appaloosa or an Avramax that they really can't get rid of easily. Like besides something like Baron Crash or like a Zeus, like they're not getting to Zeus anytime soon. Not when we have Pops, not when we have Boral Savage, not when we have, you know, a Pancratops pop as well and cards in hand. So yeah, guys, this is the combo, I guess, the updated combo. I don't know if I messed up. I'm gonna replay this. Hopefully I didn't. But if you guys like this video, definitely subscribe, rate, and comment. Let me know if there's any way to make this even better. This deck is actually a lot of fun, I realize. I don't know how good it is going second, but obviously these go first boards in a format with no hand traps besides like Havinous or like Bestials seems pretty crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.